Hey everyone, Corey here with CDS Automotive Diagnostics and Repair. Just wanted to bring you along on an interesting one that we had in today. Customer complaint is battery goes dead every 1 to 2 days. It used to be every 4 to 5 days. Now it's every 1 to 2 days. Brought it to us. They had installed a new battery to no resolve. The draw is still present. They brought it to us to pinpoint and figure out the issue. So we went ahead and with every vehicle that comes in for this kind of work, we performed a complete vehicle scan and found no relevant trouble codes that would point us in a direction of lost communication with a certain module on the vehicle, etc. So we went ahead and shut everything down, tested the battery. The battery tested out good, no problems there. Got everything locked down, went over everything with a thermal imager, looking for heat traces. And the only thing we found as far as a heat trace was through the body control module, which lives on the underside of the dash, kind of in the back there. So we knew we were honing in here using inductive amp clamps. We verified that the draw was in fact coming from the body control module, but with body control modules, we wanted to ensure that there wasn't an input getting skewed somewhere, causing the body control module to stay awake, which in this system, any input, hood input, if the hood ajar switch goes up, a door latch switch, anything, the key fob, the buttons press, etc., it will cause the BCM, the body control module, to come back online. And with it online, naturally, it draws current. So I went ahead and checked inputs on the body control module, and I had found that on the back connector, that connector right there, if you unplug it, the draw goes away. And there are no main power and grounds for the body control module on that. So checking each wire one by one and recording the results, had found that the signal wire for the touch button on the driver's door handle for the lock and unlock feature, it was at a resting voltage of 4.6 volts, which appeared to be normal as compared to the other side, but it was getting pulled down to 400 millivolts. So the BCM was seeing this as an input, and it wouldn't power down and let the networks go to sleep. So I gained access to the door handle, and I just went ahead and I had unplugged it, and the draw went away. But to hone in a little bit further, I went to the particular wire that I saw the 4.6 volts getting pulled down to 400 millivolts on, and I just snipped the wire on the component side just to isolate everything while having everything still hooked up and being able to test it dynamically. So as you can see, the blue trace and the red trace, no current flow. The small bumps in the red trace is the security indicator flashing on the dash, which is to be normal. The vehicle's locked down, the security system's armed, it's active, so that's great. Now, if I connect this back up, I'm just going to connect that back up here. There's our draw. And that's what we were seeing initially off of the battery, and then we used voltage drop testing and amp clamps to hone in on the circuit. And you can see that the gold trace and the green trace are voltage, and those are network lines, those are communication lines. So that's from module to module. That's how modules talk to each other, or the lines they use. And when there's voltage on there, which means that the network is awake or online, that there's current flow. And when it gets pulled down to zero, or it goes to sleep, it's in a sleep mode, there's no current flow. So interestingly enough, with everything hooked up, you can actually just lightly flex the door handle, and you can get the draw to go away. So there, it's gone. I'm just lightly flexing the door handle, and there it's back. There it's gone. It's back. It's gone. I'm just lightly. So pretty interesting. Um, you know, it pays to test, um, because you take your vehicle to the parts store and you say, hey, my battery's going dead. They'll sell you a battery, and there is nothing in scan data for all the functions on this vehicle work, all the locks, all the chimes, all the switches, everything. That button works. Even you walk up to it with the key in your pocket, you hit the button, it unlocks. You hit it again, it locks. Like it works. So my point is it really does pay to test. This could get extremely expensive extremely quick with the approach of just trying this or trying that. A lot of parts are on back order, so it's you're driving computers. I mean, and this is what it takes to properly troubleshoot these systems. Um, and sometimes it's time consuming, but it definitely pays to have things properly tested and to get accurate results and have it fixed right the first time. So thanks for watching, guys, and have a great weekend.